Good morning. Let us discuss today's current affairs. Prachi Valley. Archaeological Survey of India have discovered pottery pieces and tools. Archaeological Survey of India have discovered pottery pieces and tools made of stones, looms, and it was believed that Prachi Valley near Cuttack, Orissa is much older than Indus Valley civilization. Near Orissa, Prachi Valley is much older than Indus Valley civilization. Prachi Valley settlements could have had cultural and trade ties in with other settlements, and Prachi Valley was flourished around Prachi River. Prachi River, Prachi, is a tributary of river Mahanadi. You may get this question in prelims because rivers and tributaries are very important. Prachi River is a tributary of river Mahanadi. Prachi Valley civilization is believed to be a civilization which is older than Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, that is Indus Valley civilization. So the important question here is Prachi River is a tributary of river Mahanadi. Supreme Court of India decided to refer to a fresh constitutional bench regarding examining the validity of various provisions of Citizenship Act 1955. Examining the validity of Citizenship Act of 1955, including the cut-off date for awarding citizenship, to Bangladesh immigrants into Assam. Section 6, capital A, 6A of the Citizenship Act deals with the provisions relating to the citizenship of people covered by Assam Accord. Section 6A of Citizenship Act deals with the provisions of citizenship of people which are related to Assam Accord. Next, Atal Doctrine. Atal Doctrine is a doctrine related to establishing peace in Jammu Kashmir. Atal Doctrine is a doctrine related to establishing peace in Jammu Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir government asked the central government to get back to the Atal Doctrine to defuse tensions with Pakistan. The Atal Doctrine on Kashmir called for peace. The Atal Doctrine on Kashmir called for peace, prosperity and progress in Kashmir by taking the spirit of Insaniyat. Insaniyat means humanity. Jamhuriyat, Jamhuriyat means democracy, and Kashmiriyat means identity. Insaniyat, Jamhuriyat and Kashmiriyat. Insaniyat means humanity, Jamhuriyat means democracy, and Kashmiriyat means identity of the Kashmir people. Atal Bihari Vajpayee's mantra included resolving all issues with Pakistan peacefully through bilateral dialogue process without any third party intervention. Peaceful resolution with Pakistan of all bilateral tensions without interference of any third party. Next, 5th South Asian Region Public Procurement Conference. 5th South Asian Region Public Procurement Conference was held at New Delhi. 5th South Asian Region Public Procurement Conference was held at New Delhi. And the theme of the conference was service delivery, public procurement and service delivery. The theme of the conference was public procurement and service delivery. And we also have South Asian Region Public Procurement Network. South Asian Region Public Procurement Network, and it has its relations with the World Bank, Asian Development Bank and Islamic Development Bank. And in today's newspaper Hindu, there is an article about tigers. The big cat have roared again. As you all know, Project Tiger was started in India during Indira Gandhi government. After Project Tiger, we have Tiger Task Force. headed by Sunita Narayan in 2003. With these efforts, and you all know Ranthambore National Park in Rajasthan, the death of tigers, Sariska National Park, Ranthambore National Park, all these national parks and issues have flared up. So slowly India started conserving efforts, and you all know tiger census was being taken in India. Tiger data was taken in India. The important question for prelims is tiger census is done by Wildlife Institute of India, WII, in collaboration with the Environmental Ministry. Basically, it is done by Wildlife Institute of India, WII. And if you see the tiger population, in 2006 it is 1411. 1411 tigers are there in India. In 2014 it was, in 2010 it was 1706. 2006 it is 1411. In 2010 it is 1706, and in 2014 it is the highest number, 2226, 2226. Now again we are having new tiger census. Here we are coordinating our efforts with Bangladesh, Bhutan and Nepal. Bhutan, Nepal, Bangladesh now are in the part of India's tiger census. We are also taking their coordination and help. And we are also using Android apps for tiger population. To count tiger population, we are also using Android app. And coming to today's newspaper editorials, the first editorial today is on Friends. On Friends, the upcoming 2019 Lok Sabha elections and state assembly elections in many states, including Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. The BJP's alliances in India and South India. The article speaks about Telugudesam Party and BJP. Will the Chandrababu Naidu link its political party and go with a coalition with BJP in the future 2019 elections? This was the question. And BJP 2019 might get or might not get an absolute majority in Lok Sabha to form a government on its own. BJP needs good partners, and BJP has worked with good partners. And here comes the need of Chandrababu Naidu TDP. This was the article. Let us see whether they will force the ties with the TDP or not. Apart from that, the article also spoke about Shiv Sena, Shiromani, Akali Dal and all other things. That is purely political. Next article is Winter Cheer. Winter Cheer is relating to Winter Olympics in South Korea. Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang in South Korea. This article is the IOC, International Olympic Committee, have denied access to Russian athletes to play in Winter Olympics. As you all know, Russian athletes have a complaint of doping issues. Last time also, Sochi committee and all these things, they were alleged of doping, DOPING, doping. Alleged of DOPING, doping. Next article is about India's economy, particularly dumping and anti-dumping issues. In that, the manufacturing muddle. There is a lead article called Manufacturing Muddle. In that, there is a term called inverted duty structure. Inverted duty structure. In the recent budget, the government tried to correct inverted duty structure. What is this inverted duty structure? The import duties on raw materials or intermediate goods, the import duties on raw materials or intermediate goods are so heavy compared to the import duties on finished products. So, whenever you want to make something in India, when you want to purchase some raw material from abroad, the import duty will be very more. Import duty will be more. This is called inverted duty structure. When raw material duty is more, for example, if you purchase a tire, the cost will be, duty will be less, around say 10%. Of 10% you have to pay duty. If you purchase rubber, you have to pay 20%. Then automatically we will purchase tires than rubber. If you purchase rubber, you can produce tires indigenously. But if the rubber import duty is very costly, we go for purchasing the rubber. This is the problem with inverted duty structure. Now in this year's budget, in order to protect indigenous industry and make in India, we have gone for correction to inverted duty structure. In this inverted duty structure this time, as you all know, Chinese goods now completely they are being dumped into all markets, India and America and most of the markets. We have imposed increased customs duties and import duties on various electronic and other goods so that we can protect our indigenous manufacturing. And as you all know, in this year's budget, imported cell phones, they have become very costly now. And this is meant to correct India's indigenous production and help indigenous production. Apart from that, this will also create jobs, because every year millions of workers are coming into job market, and every annum from 2004-2005, 12 million workers are coming into job market in India. Now with the same pace, if you start importing things, we cannot create new jobs. So we need to manufacture everything indigenously. So all these things, not only introduction of GST, but also we need correction in export duties and import duties, all these things. Then only Indian economy will flourish well. Here comes, you have inverted duty structure, the important word, inverted duty structure, which I have explained. You have to focus on this inverted duty structure. Next important article today in the newspaper was Mastering the Roaster. You know the issue of CGI. The article was written by Prashant Bhushan. Here CGI recently came out with a new roastering system where all important cases were given to CGI, politically sensitive issues, strong cases, and other unimportant cases were given to other judges. Even after the revolt of 4 judges on this issue, CGI again mastered the roaster. This was a thing that was discussed in the article. And all are equals. One, because of seniority, one might become CJ of India. Because of 2 years, 3 years junior, they will become a judge, normal judge. That does not matter. But unfortunately, this thing is going on in Indian judiciary. Next important article is interview with the overseas citizen of India, Gina Miller, who was associated with Brexit. She was a claimant for Brexit, and the issue is still going on, and her opinions, you can read it, not so important. Next important article is American protectionism. And sometimes you have to understand, over protectionism is counterproductive. And in World Economic Forum Summit Davos, American President Donald Trump said that America first does not mean America alone. America first does not mean America alone. And I wish to say something here. You should understand that, for example, for raw materials, if there is more import duty, American industries will get affected. For example, America increased more import duties and minimized stops to solar cells imports into America. The solar industry in America got suffered. In the same way, protectionism to an extent is good, but over protectionism also will act like a counterproductive thing. These are the important current affairs today. Thank you very much.